on a scale of 1 to 10, if you were the Titans, what would be your interest level in Tom Brady? And we'll go back to the graphic because Ian Rappaport reported over the weekend that teams that have interest, and I'll go ahead and take that off there, among the teams that will be interested in Tom Brady, 49ers, Titans, and Raiders right there. So let's go to the chat. 1 to 10. 10 being sign him right now, 1 being no thank you. Let's see what we have. Monsoon says 4. Steven says 4. Alan says 0. Low numbers to start. Daniel says 4. Rike T says 5. Wilbur says 7. Triton says 3. Get rid of Tannehill from Hassan. That's not answering the question. Dylon says 2. Andre says -10. Jared with a 1. Tyler with a 0. Kevo with a 6. Kirk with a 1. 7.5 from Young Mills. Eric with a 5. Tony with a 0. Gene 1.2. There, Hassan says 10. So Hassan essentially says get rid of Tannehill and sign Brady. Look, that's what you're saying. Say what you mean and mean what you say, Hassan, if that's exactly what you think. Tall Texan says 2. Honky Tonk says 0. Mecco says 3. Jamie is going with a 1. Double zeros from Cioto. Bama Brad says 10. He wants Brady. Lane says 3. Butchie 1. 0. Aaron 9. Jonathan 3. 8.5 from Michael. Tons and tons of numbers coming in. We appreciate all of those. Josh says 1. Derek says 2. Jeffrey with a 10. Carol with a 1. So kind of all over the board. I did see a lot of low numbers. I saw some high numbers. Sam, where do you reside? And well, real quick, Maurice says the report doesn't make sense. The 49ers already have 3 quarterbacks. Well, Maurice, you got to think about this. Brock Purdy right now is on a rookie contract, and he is cheap as cheap can be. So that's a positive for the 49ers. Trey Lance is still on a rookie deal. So he is cheap as cheap can be. Now,
I don't know what they do with him. I mean,
he's more expensive than Brock Purdy because of where they were selected. And then you've got Jimmy Garoppolo, who is expensive that they chose not to trade. And Jimmy G is not going to be on the 49ers next year. Now they're going to move away from him. He's finally going to play for a different football team. So, they've got 2 cheap quarterbacks. And I don't know what the 49ers are thinking. I do think we kind of talked through that of the connection of Tom Brady of like talking about wanting to play for the 49ers before and taking that into account. But Sam, if you're the Titans, what's your interest level in Tom Brady? What should it be?
Yeah, well, selfishly, if I'm Sam Phalen, I say 10 because covering Tom Brady would be a lot of fun. So I'm all in for that. But if I'm the Titans, it's a 4 for me, Zach. That is the number that I have written down. Unless he's coming with a significant pay cut, I have a hard time seeing how it makes the Titans any better in 2023 to bring in Tom Brady to replace Ryan Tannehill with all of the pieces around him that we mentioned earlier. You don't have an offensive line that excels in pass protection. You have a running back in Derrick Henry that you play through, and it does Derrick Henry no favors to have a 46-year-old statue at quarterback for the Titans that doesn't open anything up. You are saving $17.8 million if you cut Ryan Tannehill this season, but Tom Brady's probably going to make that by himself. He's already making 15 with the Bucs this year with a $35 million cap hit. If he has a similar cost to Tannehill, I don't know if you get much better. And I think you're better off either taking a cheaper veteran quarterback or a drafted quarterback, playing them, and trying to use the cap money of the cap savings from Tannehill to build and surround yourself with other pieces and other weapons. You have a lot of holes. Tom Brady doesn't do it for me, not at the cost, not at the age, not with the lack of mobility. If they were a quarterback away, absolutely. And you have to check in. He is the GOAT. It's a 4 for me, though. It doesn't feel like the right timing and the right fit for Brady right now.
I'm going to do something, and I'm going to go against the rules. I'm at a 0. I mean, I'm at a a
Yeah.
0. I don't think. Now, I was at like a 10 3 years ago, and I on this show, if you watched, you go get Tom Brady. Ryan Tannehill just led you to an AFC championship. I did not care. You go get Tom Brady. He still had gas left in the tank. But Sam, I'm at a dead ass 0 because I've watched Tom Brady and he's a shell of himself. It's like, and this is going to age me a little bit, Sam, but it's like Pam Anderson. It's really cool in 1996, but she's got 4 husbands since then and 2 kids and hepatitis C. I don't know if she's cleared that up since now, but I don't want any part of that. It's not cool. It's not good. And you don't have what you need to protect Tom Brady. You are ways away. Now, you can redo and retool the offensive line, but you don't know. I mean, you got essentially, you've got NPF on the right side that will be a second year that went through some rookie struggles. Yeah, Nate Davis, who's also had his struggles. Ben Jones, you don't even know if he's going to be back and what he's going to be in his career. You don't have a left tackle, and you've got a questionable left guard. So, like, you can't do that to Tom Brady. That is not fair to Tom Brady. So don't do it. I'm at a 0. Tom Brady needs to go to a team that has a little bit more stability. And the Titans don't have stability as of now. Sam, they just lost 7 in a row. They were 7-3 and completely wet themselves and walked around. They wet themselves and ran a marathon. And now they're chafed to no end. That's just what the situation is. And these are weird analogies today, but they're the truth. So I'm at a 0. You do not sign Tom Brady. He's 46 years old. Even though him and Mike Vrabel are buddies, you should have been the second guy that she married, not the 5th. So, like, that's the difference. Tom Brady doesn't need the Titans, and the Titans don't need Tom Brady.
Well, and on